number 12.
Courtesy. Remember, they're an extension of me here on the flight deck, so please pay attention to their safety instructions. The Transportation Safety Administration do require me to advise you that at no time should you congregate in the cabin, especially around the lavatories. So please adhere to this safety mandate from TSA. An hour and 22 minutes, non-stop service to Miami. Once again, welcome aboard.
The boarding door is now closed. Please turn off and put away laptop computers or any other large. Pause for a moment and get attention to the flight attendant to the aisle.
If you are sitting in an exit,
welcome to your American Airlines flight on its way to one of our many destinations across the globe. Made possible by our dedicated team members who all do it for one reason, you. That's why your safety and well-being are so important to us. Let's go through some in-flight instructions so we can get you safely on your way. First, make sure your seat is upright. All larger electronic devices are put away and your tray table is stowed. Seat back device holders must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you have a carry-on, place it all the way under the seat in front of you. Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin. If you have small handheld devices, such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches, please switch them to airplane mode now. If your electronic device falls into your seat, please do not adjust your seat and contact a crew member for assistance. If you are seated at an overwing exit, your window shade must remain open for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you haven't already fastened your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap so it's tight across your hips. To open your seatbelt, lift the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated in case of unexpected turbulence. U.S. law requires compliance with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. All flights are non-smoking, including e-cigarettes, vape devices, and smokeless tobacco. It's against the law to tamper with, disable, or destroy the lavatory smoke detectors. Doing so may result in a fine. For safety reasons, e-cigarettes and vape devices may not be plugged into any power source while on board the airplane. The safety card in your seat pocket explains the safety features of this airplane, including the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. But of course, don't hesitate to ask our crew members questions. This airplane has 2 exit doors in the front 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 exit doors in the back. Take a moment to locate the nearest one, and keep in mind, it may be behind you. All door exits have evacuation slides to use in the unlikely event of an emergency. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. In a water evacuation, life rafts are located in marked ceiling compartments. All exits are clearly marked with signs and opening instructions. If needed, exit pad lighting in the aisle will illuminate near the floor to guide you to an exit indicated by signs and lights. In the event of an emergency, leave all belongings and proceed to the closest usable exit. If needed, oxygen masks will drop from an overhead compartment. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and put the elastic band over your head. Pull the straps to tighten and breathe normally. You should always put on your mask before helping others. Oxygen is flowing even if the bag does not inflate. Life vests are located under, next to, or between your seat. For help locating them, see your safety card. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. If equipped with an elastic harness, remove the harness before opening the pouch. Take the vest out as shown on the safety card and put it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube. In the water, a light on your vest will automatically illuminate. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a crew member. See your safety card for more details on how to use it. We will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. Individual reading light controls are at each seat. It's our honor to care for you on your journey. If you have any questions, please refer to your safety card or ask any of the crew members as they do their final cabin check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your time with us more enjoyable.
If you are listening to anything on your phone or iPad or laptop, you have to wear headphones. If you do not have headphones, you must turn the volume completely off. Thank you for your cooperation.
Folks, takeoff from MBJ.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
So this is it, folks. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. And we are heading to the runway, taxiing to the runway. I think that's the official terminology. See the ocean on the other side there. We'll zoom out a little bit to get a better feel for the wide angle experience. Nice and slow. Here we go. One by one, there they are, getting ready for takeoff.
We'll get to you when it's safe to do so. Thank you for your patience.
Here it is, folks. We're taking off from MBJ. There we go. Just by chance, I happened to get a seat at the window. I mean, could not be any better. Did I pay extra for it? No. Yes. If you want to select a specific seat, you have to pay for it. Oh, there's another one. Southwest taking off. Oh, feel the vibe. Looks like we're next in line. American. Next in line for takeoff. already. Maybe that's another island. Trinidad, perhaps. I don't know. I really don't know my Caribbean geography, and I have to elucidate myself. A little bit of land down there. See it? Right? See it. This is I'm gonna find that little sliver on Google Maps to know, Google Earth, excuse me, to know what it looks like. Where we at? Where we at?
Don't anticipate a smooth ride. It's going to be. As a result, I'm going to leave the seatbelt sign on. If I'm able to find some smooth air, I will give you an opportunity. For now, just remains you to keep those seatbelt nice and fast. As we get closer to Miami, I'll check in with the King and Rob and make certain present to business. As promised.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down the aisle with our card, so we ask that you remain seated and clear the aisle at this moment. Also, because Captain let us know it will get a little bumpy, we will not be serving any hot liquids, so we will not have any tea or coffee. Please look at the menu when you see back pocket for beverage options. Thank you.
love a little turbulence from time to time. Gets everybody excited. Feel it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has informed us it will be like this until we get to Miami. So we ask that you all remain seated with your seatbelts fastened for your safety and the safety of the others around you. Thank you.
I'm going to Miami. I'm going to Miami.
And we'd also like to apologize due to the remainder of the flight time and due to the turbulence, we were unable to come back out with the cards. We do apologize if we were unable to get you.
Yep. That's a good strategy. Good strategy. And then all you gotta do is just say, we apologize. We apologize. We weren't able to serve you. Maybe next time. Oh, real bumpy. Real bumpy. Above the earth, it's splat, quote unquote. Neil, the grass-fed bison. Oh boy. There we go. A little turn, a little turn, a little dip, a little turn, a little dip.
It's going to be a bumpy ride in the descent here. Once on the ground, have a Spark that Echo 9. He has an Echo 9. Certainly was a pleasure having you aboard. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Please come see us again. Flight attendants at this time prepare the cabin for a ride.
Please close your tray table and put away carry-on items. Place your seat in the original upright position. Seat back device holders must be stowed for landing. We will now collect any items you wish to discard. Please put away larger electronic devices, including laptop computers. Secure smaller handheld devices in your hand or seat pocket. Devices such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches must remain in airplane mode until after we land. We will be landing soon.
Yeah, sure. Right away, of course.
tables. Bring your seats to the upright position by pushing that button on your armrest and close those phone holders. We really appreciate your cooperation with this request.
It's all hilarious. One world system. Here we go. The descent. actually are able to do it. Take a look at that guy over there. The way the sun is shining through whatever break point onto that cloud. I mean, you can't say that that's not beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at that. Above the clouds, and now we're going below the clouds. Oh. There was a time when I used to get very scared of turbulence. But once I discovered that airplanes only crash on TV, and airplanes actually don't crash except on TV, if they have a politician on board and get blown up, you know, that kind of thing. Or Scully, what was his name? Scully. You know, you want to land a CGI plane on the river, you can, but otherwise in real life airplanes don't crash. If they did, no one would fly. So I don't freak out. No need to freak out. You know what I'm saying? I think there it is. Over there, so. Over there, so. You can't really see it, but there's Miami. Right there, that's the coastline. We approaching the coastline of Miami International destination. Okay. Oh. Focus. Gotta focus. Can't focus. There it is. Okay. Maybe we'll see Disneyland. America. There it is. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Miami. Yeah. There we go. Where Mickey Mouse at? I'll have to verify with Google Maps, Google Earth, to see if it looks the same on Google Earth as it does here in real life, with my own eyes, with my own eyeballs. Ooh, look at that! Hello. Welcome to Miami. I'm going to Miami. So the story is I was supposed to go through Philadelphia. I was gonna step out and say what's up to, hi guys, it's Matt. And then get to the airport. Flight's been delayed, but I got a connecting flight to YUL, right? So the nice lady put me on a flight to YUL via MIA. And this is why here I am doing this. Boop, 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 boop. Nice one. Ooh, nice one. There it is. There we go. There we go. That's right. Miami, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, folks. As seen from above. That's right. That way it all go down. That way it all go down. The Miami skyline, I guess, I'm guessing. See how many pools? How many pools we can see? Everybody? Everybody got some pool? Everybody got their pool? Welcome to America. Yes. Welcome back to America. I haven't been to America in a long time. America! I haven't been to America in a long time. So, let's see how they treat Ibrahim Mustafa Mohammed over here. I was making a joke just before I left saying, they gonna look at my passport, they gonna look at me, you gonna look at the passport, gonna look back at me, and then they gonna say, welcome to America. Oh, we flapping. Why you flapping? There it is. Oh yeah, real low. Coming real low. Kind of cool, eh? Always fun. Always fun to see it for real. I'm getting ready to clap, okay? You gotta clap. You gotta clap when it lands, okay? Here we go. Some people say don't do that shit, but I do that shit, so here we go. When you land, when you touch down, you always gotta clap. Hilarious. Ooh. Welcome to America. That's right. That's right.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back
Look at
pocket
that.
for any
Check that out.
personal
That's
items,
cool.
like tablets
Look
and
at
cell
that.
phones.
One by one, they're coming in.
When
See
you
it?
open the overhead compartment, be
Here they
careful,
are, one
as
by
items
one.
may have moved in flight.
One by
And
one,
thank
they're
you for
coming in.
choosing American Airlines.
Hilarious. One by one, they's coming in. One by one, they's coming in.
We would like to be the first to welcome to Miami, where it's currently 3:37 p.m. We arrive into Terminal E, Gate 9. If Miami is your final destination and you have checked bags, you can put your bags up at baggage claim number B5. Just a reminder, if you have a connecting flight, you'll need to pick your bags up after customs and go through security before your next flight. Please do not forget your checked bags after customs. Also, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off and keep the out clear of all items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items like tablets, cell phones, or chargers. Once you depart, you will not be permitted back on board. When opening the overhead compartment, be careful as items may have shifted in flight. You may now use your cell phone as you make our way to the gate. We know you have a choice of airlines. On behalf of this New York-based crew, we would like to thank you for choosing American as part of your journey. Thank you, and have a good rest.
HHJJ. Why? Because I wanna. What's he doing right there? Is he filling that wing with gasoline or what? What's the word there? What's the word? Oh, come on. What's he doing? Huh? Where's that going?
Flight attendants verifying disarmed doors, stand by for all calls.
Where's that going? What he putting in there, huh? What's he putting in there? That's right. MIA. Nancy wants to get off the plane real quick. What's the rush? What's the rush? Not very exciting either. Let's observe. Alright? We're gonna observe. What are you saying? I do. What are you saying? Hey, somebody's got to do it, right? There are worse things in life than being a baggage handler at an airport. There it is. That was mine. That's what I was waiting for. I'm exhausted. No, it's only an hour and 10-minute flight, but it's very, very, very exhausting. right. Welcome to MIA. You gotta just walk like you own the place, you know? Hey, look at that. One world system, right? One world system. Yeah, man. Passport control. Yeah, man. Going to MIA. Right here, right now. I have to put on the blazer because it's a little cold, a little chilly. Go from minus 20 to plus 26 to 0. Actually, it's not 0, but cold. We gotta keep airports cold, you know, to keep the bacteria from, keep the viruses from accumulating, right? You gotta keep it at a good temperature to keep the viruses from being able to reproduce. What's on down there? Peace and love. Peace and love, folks. Look. Peace and love. Peace and love. That's right. Hey, how you doing?
Hi,
Where do Canadians go?
Canadian, right here, sir.
Right here. All right. Right here. Welcome. Non-U.S. citizens, visitors, residents. There it is. That's right. Probably put my devices away. Don't really like people filming. It's welcome to the United States of America. Look at that. That's nice, eh? Isn't that nice? That's nice. America. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. That's right. That's right.
No.
Getting tired. All right. Here we go. Let's see how nice it is to me. Do a little thing like this. Gotta be extra polite. That looks like you ain't having it. Hey, how you doing?
What are you here for?
I wasn't here. I'm on my way back to Canada. Wait, somebody scored? Who scored?
They fucking missed. He had a goal like
Al Jazair?
Morocco.
Morocco?
Yeah, Morocco.
This is the final, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this the final? So what's the score?
He missed. He had a shot, a penalty, and he missed.
Yallah Habibi, pourquoi? Pourquoi t'as raté le truc là? Ah, Sénégal, Maroc. Et toi, t'es marocain? Ouais, c'est ça. Le Sénégal, il joue bien? En tout cas, on va voir. En tout cas, ciao. That's right, ladies and gents. So, my man's watching the World Cup. Maroweko, Habibi, yalla, Habibi. No problems. You know what I'm saying? Why you think it's gonna be problematic? You're Canadian, bro. Why you think it's gonna be problematic? You Canadian, bro. When you come, you from Canada, you have a passport like this. It's all good. No matter what, don't matter the size of your beard or your accent. Alright. Quand même, ça c'est drôle, hein? Ils ont raté le but! Oh! Montego Bay, here we go. That's right. And Mr. Established 1983. We good. Hello. Hi. Now we gotta find out how to continue with this. All right, let's do this. Heavy shit. All right, there we go. ¿Tú hablas español, señor? Sí, poquito. Tu parles français, monsieur? Oui, un petit peu. Parles português, senhor? Sim. Speak the Arabic? Labas? Alhamdulillah. Alright, so. I'm doing a transit, madame. Hold on. Vamos. This way. And we take a ride. Connecting flights is that way. Connecting flights is that way. So, un momento, por favor.
It says connecting flights. Exit.
Okay.
Conexión de vuelos. Conexión de vuelos. Alright, we're gonna follow Shorty over there. La Saída. That's the AA crew. AA crew coming true. AA crew coming true. From Montego Bay, Kingston, Jamaica. This real quick. Canadian? Yeah, that's right. Make sure the passport stays out. Make sure the passport stays out, y'all. So you gotta make sure your passport stays out. Canada. That's where it starts getting serious. We don't mess around. We don't mess around these parts, you know what I'm saying? Serious. Don't mess around with no customs officer. The X-ray will not affect film less than 800 ISO. Look at that. Here we go. X-rays. We got X-rays. We got X-rays. X-rays, baby. I actually have service. Look at that. Chatter actually has service in MIA. Would you look at that? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? No, go that way. All right, let's shut. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Ooh.
Everybody grab their box to the table, get your bag by the left side.
Hi man, how you doing? Everything good?
I try.
You living life?
I try.
YOLO? It's me? Thank you, buddy. It's me? That's me. Well, a lot of dudes that look like me.
That's what this machine for.
That's what this machine for. You put this in there and you're good. Oh, all right. Oh, here we go. Do the dance. Do the dance. Do the airport dance. Oh, yeah.
Don't push your pull. Don't pull your bags.
Oh, that guy's in a good mood. Of course he is. He's got an American passport. Oops, sorry. Got an American passport. Traveling with an American passport, you good. You good, son.
Move the phones out of your pockets, your wallets, your keys, your passports. Move them from your pockets. No drinks, no waters, no sodas of any kind. Those things are over there for that machine. That's all you
Yeah, everything goes to the box, guys.
You don't need the key for this one.
You don't need no bid.
She said not this machine.
Okay, guys. Everybody grab the tray to the table. Place your bags flat inside the trays. Buckets are empty. Go for the floor. Put your bags in. Unless you have metal in your body, go to the left side. Or you gotta go to the left side.
Don't put them in a bowl, and you plan on the belt.
Oh yeah, guys. Nothing to in your bag.
I got so much, bro. When I was on with DC, I did so much.
Push your legs all the way through. The X-ray is moving. Empty pockets and no drinks. Make sure your pockets are empty. No drinks, no water, no sodas.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait for it. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah? All right. Go ahead. Push it through. All right, push it through. All right. Curious by that conch, eh?
You have a mega fan?
No.
Excuse me?
No.
A stone something?
Stone, rock.
MBJ.
All right.
I got you back for 1, 2.
Check my bag.
Getting home now.
Where's home? Montreal?
No, me, Tampa. I'm gonna hit another plane. Eh?
All right.
Yeah. Tampa. Orlando.
It's the rock. The rock is good. Might as well pause it while I wait. My turn. See what happens. Put on the gloves. Got to put on the gloves. Put on the gloves. That's me. So what's the curious item that you're curious about? Which one?
Well, it looks like a jar under the shelf.
A jar under the shell? Nope, not a jar.
What is it?
Well, it's a rock. Very special rock.
Kind of rock.
Not a crack rock.
I wasn't expecting that kind of rock. What kind of sea rock?
Yeah, some sort of rock that I never seen before, so I said I'm gonna take it home with me.
Besides the rock on the shell, nothing sharp in the back.
No, nothing sharp in the bag. No, nothing dangerous. Nothing. That's the conch. Yeah. Wrapped up good so it don't break. I appreciate how gentle you are with it.
It's in oxygen.
Possibly. Open it up. Does that look like it got something in it? Nope. Not in there. No.
You do not care about the rock as much.
Pardon?
You don't care about the rock as much as the conch.
No, I do care. I mean, the rock ain't gonna break, right? But the conch or conch, depending on how you say it, can be a little bit more problematic. You know? Is it there?
Yep.
There it is. Now you tell me. You ever seen a rock like that? Crazy, right? Doesn't that look like a piece of flesh or something?
Interesting.
It's very interesting, absolutely. Oh, we're gonna test it. Let's see.
Looks familiar to me, but like food-wise.
Well, it looks like bacon.
Kinda does.
Except it's a rock. I mean, like, what's up with that, right? That's why I picked it up. I said that's too crazy. What does the thing say?
Well, I gotta test it and see.
Okay, I'm so curious. So curious. So what, you just break the thing and it's gonna tell you if it's serious or
Well, I gotta see.
it's gonna give you the age of it? Like,
I think.
does it give you the
I don't
age?
think our machines can do that.
No, I can't tell you like that. This rock is 10 million years old. No, it doesn't do that.
Not ours. I think the ones you're talking about from Jurassic Park.
Okay, but we ain't at Jurassic Park, eh? It's not, it doesn't test the age of it. So what does it say it is?
So far, nothing.
Okay, so it ain't a crack rock. At least we know that.
Just rock.
Cool, just a rock, eh?
Just a very weird looking rock.
Just a weird look. I mean, look at it for real. It looks like petrified flesh. That's what it looks like, right? Crazy.
I'd rather the bacon description.
You prefer the bacon description? Well, I'm a vegetarian, so bacon ain't really my thing. Ain't really my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. Thank you for checking. Bienvenidos a los Estados Unidos. Gracias. So the rock had to be inspected. I'm gonna show you this rock. Let me show you this famous rock. What did he say? 37? What did he say? 37? Where's 37 at? Oh, wait, okay, we're gonna go that way. Straight to the smoking section, all right? So here we are. Miami International. Real quick. That's right. Okay, so where are we going? We're going this way, we're going this way. So, short flight to Miami, an hour and 10 minutes. Came out real quick. Had a little session with the customs officer. He was very surprised to see some petrified bacon in my suitcase. He asked me, what kind of rock is that? I said, not a crack rock. he didn't expect to see that one. He didn't expect that one coming. All right, so I'm way ahead of time here, so I'm going to walk it out a little bit. In the MIA, do a little walk and talk in the MIA. So it's a one world system. One world system. That's the mantra. That's the mantra. One world system. See, they got another smoking section down there. We in business. We in business over here. Whoops. Yeah. American. Alright. So now we got some American money. We can go back to TGIF and get us something to drink. Have a little beer. Sit down. Sit down and have a little beer. Sir, seats are reserved for paying customers. Paying customers. All right. Let us go have a cerveza at the TGIF. I have a cigarette at the same time. They have a coffee. How about that? Coffee. A little coffee. Okay. Met a nice fellow from Indonesia in the smoking section. I said to him, the only thing I know how to say in Indonesian is Gadis cantik. He says, oh, that's good, that's good. I said, that's right. That is good, isn't it? Of all the things I could have learned while in Indonesia, probably before your time, I say to this gentleman, I was there in 98. You were 2000? You were 2000? Oh, he was probably playing with Legos when I was visiting Indonesia. You know what I'm saying? So I see my peoples everywhere, waiting for the right moment to say shalom. Real quick. There you go.
This is service 204217 to Jacksonville, gate D60. For traveling to Jacksonville, please head in D60.
You gotta have fun with it, otherwise what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Miami International. It's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, look at the floor. Look at the floor. The floor is beautiful. Oh. We're gonna pause it real quick. We don't want to kill the battery. Check this out. It's pretty cool.
Orlando, flight 2497 at D48.
You got these shell impressions in the ground. It's pretty cool, eh? Look at that. How pretty is that? Real pretty. Now here's something you don't see every day, all right? Check it out. Look at this. Look at this. That's hilarious, yo. That's hilarious. Only at MIA you see electronic wheelchairs just roaming around by themselves. Isn't that hilarious? That's hilarious. I mean, no, seriously, you don't see that every day. I'm escorting a bunch of electronic wheelchairs. Walk real slow with them. It's hilarious. Look at this. Being escorted by some. That's out of control, dude. That's seriously out of control. All right, where we at? TGIF. Where you at? Look at that. It's so pretty. Take a look. Take a look. Nice little touch, eh? Look at that. Hi, where were we? Over there. Back to where we came from. There's a smoking section somewhere around here? D36. D36? Yeah. All right. This is me in MIA. 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 All right. Let's see what we're gonna order. That's certainly not what I'm gonna order. My man, your margaritas don't have prices?
They're like 18.
They're 18?
18 bucks, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
For what?
All right, let's see, let's see. We ain't gonna have a cocktail. No, no, no. Tea and coffee? No, no, no. Oh, shit, nothing has prices on here. Of course it doesn't. Blue Moon, Belgian White. Bud White, Coors Light, Corona Extra. Yes, all right, I know what I want. I'm gonna have a Corona Extra.
Lime or no lime?
With the lime. With the lime. Appreciate it. Thank you. With the lime. Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
You need me?
Make it easier for you.
Nah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nice ice cold beer. You want to sit down? Come on. Come sit down. Come sit down.
Or just what? Can I say here?
Oh my God.
How you doing, sir?
Back to the bar?
Good, good. What can you drink? Yeah, I mean, beer.
That's the Montreal crew. Alright, so here we are. To my left and to my right. But I got headphones, so they ain't gonna notice this. Check it out. We're upside down. Let's spin it, spin the ball around. Let's spin the ball around. Spinny, spinny. Spinny, spinny. Alright, let's take a look what we're dealing with here. Oh, there it is. The blue marble. Wow, look at that. Isn't that pretty? There's Greenland. Wow, Greenland's pretty big. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Ocean Arctic. I turned the language to Creole. I picked Brunswick. There's us. There's us leaving Miami. Miami. Where you at? Miami. We go into the ocean. Interactive map. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's see what we want to look at. Let's go down to Antarctica. Antarctica. There you go. Look, Ma. I'm at the bottom of the earth. True north. Let's take a look. Let's zoom into Montreal. There you go. What we got there? Nouveau-Brunswick, Vermont, New York. That's how you say New York in Creole, New York. That's funny. Alright. Quebec. That's hilarious. Quebec. Trois-Rivières. Trois-Rivières. Should be Sherbrooke. 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 Alright, let's zoom in. Let's take a look. Take a look. Oh, what did I see? Did I see? Hey, Saint-Jean sur Richelieu. Zoom in. Saint-Jérôme. It's hilarious. Real funny. There you go. That's what Montreal for you. Where's the azimuthal equidistant map, sir? No, not on the flights. No azimuthal equidistant map on the flights. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Let's see how much you can zoom in. Ooh. Hey, it's pretty good actually. Let's see how accurate it is. From what I remember. Oh yeah. That's the island of Montreal, folks. Alright, so check it out. I'm gonna give you a little tour. A tour of Montreal. See, this is what it looks like from above. Just zoom out a little bit. Look at that. Alright, there we go. That's how we usually look at it on the map. Voila. So. It's pretty cool that you can do this, eh? Right here, right now. Let's zoom in. How far can we go? There we go. Right there. Where we at? Where we at? Established. Let's see if we can find. There's Parc Jean Drapeau. Right there. This is what is that? That's the other island. It's not Nuns Island. No, that's not Nuns Island. Nuns Island is over so. Where's Nuns Island? That's Nuns Island, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So that's it. We can't zoom in any further. That's it, folks. No more zooming in. And so I'm around like right there somewhere. Okay? So there it is. There it is, my friends. The curvature. The curvature of the earth right there. On a screen on the airplane. That's the only place you're gonna see it, right there. And we came from Jamaica. Where's Jamaica at? There we go. There we go. That's where we came from. Okay, cool. So I flew over this guy. So I guess we flew over like that. And I got to see Cuba and Haiti. No, wait a second. Where's Haiti? Haiti, ça passe. Petit. Anyways, so I went from there to there. And now that's what we're doing. Okay. trip. So check it out. What happens when we zoom out? What happens when we zoom out? It gets... That's right. At this way. She obviously doesn't speak French. Wait. There it is. Night view. So this is the view from the cockpit. So we got 8 degrees, 567 miles per hour. We're at 29,000 feet. So, to further enhance the programming, they give you this now. View from... Oh, we're turning. Turning. There we go. 17 degrees. Descending. This is St. Lawrence River. Riviere St. Lawrence. Put it on Creole. Just for fun. Kinda cool, huh? We're turning. He's turning. Oh, I feel it. He's turning. Oh. Is that descending or ascending? Ish. Alright, so now we're descending. As you can see. Right there. And my ears are popping, so kind of cool. 5,000. Turbulence at 24,000. As we can see, the view from the cockpit. Descending 23,000. Here we go. You see Montreal in the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we have begun the final approach into the Montreal airport. We were lucky and able to avoid most of the bumpy weather, so hopefully that was smoother for you. We anticipate touchdown within the next 15 minutes and parking at gate number 81. Once again, it is our pleasure to have you on board. Once we arrive in Montreal, looking at pretty clear skies this evening, little chilly temperatures of 1 degree Celsius. Flight attendants at this time, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
This is +1. It's better than when I left. It's -20.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous allons atterrir dans 15 minutes. Il fait 1 degré Celsius à Montréal. Veuillez maintenant redresser le dossier de votre siège, fermer vos tablettes. Assurez-vous que vos ceintures de sécurité soient attachées. Le personnel navigant va passer dans la cabine une dernière fois pour récupérer les objets dont vous vous débarrasser. Nous atterrirons très bientôt. In preparation for landing in Montreal, please bring your seat back in its full and upright position. Close the tray table, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Flight attendants will be going through the aisle one last time to pick up any items you wish to discard. We'll be landing soon. Thank you.
at? There we go, right there. All right. There we go. That's how you say it in Creole. Sen Jewom. Sen Jewom. Laval is Laval. Rivière Saint Lawrence. Saint Hyacinthe. Roosevelt. Saint Jérôme. La Coute. Alright, let's fuss around with this thing a little bit more. Alright, how does this work? Let's go. Where were we? Boop. Information. Select boîte. Selection boîte. Let's see. Cabine pilote. Chan vision only. What's Chan vision only? What's that? One more time. For all the non-believers. Where's that curvature? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Right there. That's where I want to go next year. Right there. So, which is actually kind of cool because you can actually Ocean Antarctic. Hilarious. That's hilarious. Alright, where we at? It's nighttime. So as you can see, it is dark. On this side, it is bright and white. And on this side, it is dark. But when we zoom in, we get to see the details of the situation. Zooming in, here we go. Lady beside me, to my left, works in insurance. She's not very talkative. The woman to my right is also not very talkative. People are not very talkative these days. They don't want to talk. They put on their headphones and they log off. It's okay. Maybe it's better that way. Where we go? I want to continue to look at it from the cockpit. The perspective. Cabin pilot là. Yes. Board what? That's the board what? Ooh. Right. That's board. Okay. Board what? That is the wing. The CGI wing. You want to see bow gauche. That is bow gauche. You see the other side. You can even zoom in. Oh no, this one you don't see. But cabin pilot là. There we go. Cabin pilot là. 14,000 feet and descending further. Sorry. You can insurance me now. Look at that. 13,000 feet and counting. We're getting there. There's the target right there. Quebec. You see Quebec? That one? That is Quebec. Much further in Montreal. I like it. I'm gonna start calling it Montreal. Oh, there we go. 12,000 feet and counting. Cabin crew, please fasten for landing. Something like that. Oh, oh, oh. This is cool, huh? Kinda cool, kinda cool. Let's see. Chanvision. There you go. That's where we. And actually, what's cool about this is that certain parts of the map you could really zoom in and get a nice kind of look at that. Get a real nice feel. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's how we get. Can't go any closer. Okay, but Montreal. There it is. Look at that. That's what it looked like. That's what Montreal looked like. It actually looks like that. That's kind of fun. See? Island of Montreal. Island of Laval. I don't know why you would want to live there, but lots of people do. And then everything else. Alright? But somehow, some way, you can't really zoom in much further. And that's it. No detail. But when I go to New York, let's check out New York. I'll show you New York. New York, they got detail. New York, they got detail. Where New York at? New York. Check out New York. New York, you can really get in there. Check out New York. New York, you can really get in there. Like to the point where you can see Central Park. Look at that. Look at how big Central Park is. Get right in there. Look at that. Ain't that something? I guess they want you to see Central Park. Where did I live when we lived in New York? Where did my parents live? When my folks lived in New York, they lived right there. Roosevelt Island. What you do is you cross the Queensboro Bridge like this, and then you go like this, and to get onto Roosevelt Island, you gotta take the Roosevelt Island Bridge. Ain't that something? Look at that. You can really zoom right in there. Where do my folks live? They lived. Where do they live? One of these guys. Kind of cool, eh? All right. Let's go back to where we came from. Zoom out. So yeah, certain things you can zoom in on, and others you cannot. So where were we? Montreal. There it is. Oops, there it is. Okay. Cabin pilote lap. Yes. There you go. Last push. So at 8,000 feet, reduce the speed to 300 miles per hour. Feels like it's going the same speed though, so I don't know. there's your curvature right there. There's your curvature right there. Bam. Right there. Actually, it looks pretty flat to me. Looks pretty horizontal to me. Alright, so we're reducing speed and we're reducing altitude. There it is. There it is, folks. Laval. How are we passing Laval? That makes no sense. How does that even work? And Laval's on the north side. Very weird. So we're coming in from the north side? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Let's take a look. How does that even make any sense? Okay. Oh, there you go. About 3D maps. Let's read it. 3D Maps is brought to you exclusively by Thales Avionics Inc. in cooperation with the following partners. 3D Maps is product of GeoFusion Inc., a 3D Earth visualization technology company. 3D Maps is built using GeoFusion's GeoMatrix technology. We'll have to check that out, geofusion.com. WorldSat. Seamless satellite imagery of the Earth is provided by Imagery and Processed Data, WorldSat International Inc., all rights reserved. High resolution source data, Digital Globe, all rights reserved. Okay? And Cosmos. What is Cosmos? Cartographic information and place names provided by Frank Cosmos Verlags GmbH and Co. Stuttgart. Okay, thank you. That's good. Alright, so where were we? Which one we want? We want Tututla. Okay, this is the Tutut. We went from Miami to Montreal. And here we are. Final stretch as we come in. So yeah, that's what we do. We come in from the north. It makes no sense. Come in from the north. That makes sense? Where we at? Trois-Rivières. Okay, check that out. So here we go. Okay, look at that. That does not make sense at all. We're coming in through Laval, and then what? We take a turn. There we go. We're gonna do one of these. Something like that. Does that even make sense? Makes no sense whatsoever. None. Zero, zilch, nada. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because this is all CGI nonsense. No basis in reality, so. Anyways, here we go. We're about to do a sharp bank back into that's cool. Montreal. There we go. feeling it. Cabin pilot la. There we go. There we go. You see what I'm saying? There we go. Turning, 3,000 feet. Keep turning. Kind of cool. Oh, there it is. There it is. Montreal coming in from the north. Gonna take a hard right. Yeah. While we're at it, let's take a quick look. See nothing. Alright. So here we go, last push. There it is, alright. Oh, there it is right there. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is, folks. There it is, Montreal. Hey, there's the old port right there. Boom. Montreal at night. That's the South Shore right there. Oops. Oh yeah. Another turn. Oh yeah. And voila. Line it up. And here we go. Last push. Last push, folks. It's not much of a view, but this is something. Oh, landing gear. Thank you very much. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. There it is. There it is, folks. There it is, folks. Alright. What does it say? 1995. That was a good year. Close. What does it say? Feet. 160 miles per hour. Alright. 160 miles per hour. Hope the pilot has a better view than that. Hey, look at that. Abstract art. Last push. Abstract art. Ta-da-da-da-da. Ta-da-da. 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 Ta-da. Okay, we're getting there. We're we go. The industrial district. Oh, here we go. Let's see if anybody's gonna clap. I certainly am. You always clap. I don't care what you say, you always clap. Alright, ready? Here it is. Here it is. That's right. Always clap.
Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à l'aéroport international de Montréal. Il est 10h47 du soir, nous sommes très tôt. Veuillez rester assis avec votre ceinture attachée jusqu'à l'arrêt complet de l'appareil à la porte de débarquement et que le capitaine ait éteint le signal attachez vos ceintures. Prenez garde en ouvrant les compartiments supérieurs, les objets ont pu se déplacer pendant notre vol. Prenez un moment pour regarder la pochette du siège devant vous et autour de vous pour les objets que vous avez amenés à bord, comme les documents de voyage, les téléphones, les tablettes, les chargeurs et les écouteurs. Une fois que vous débarquez de l'avion, vous ne pouvez pas revenir à l'intérieur.
Voilà.
Au nom de Tour d'équipage qui est basé à Miami, merci d'avoir choisi American Airlines, un membre du partenariat One World. Souhaitons une très belle fin de soirée.
One World System. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montreal's International Airport. It is 10:48 p.m., quite early. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the aircraft comes to complete stop at the terminal building. These articles may have shifted during our flight. Make sure to check that seat back pocket, surrounding areas for any items you may have brought on board, such as travel documents, phone, tablets, charger, earphones. Once you deplane, you're not allowed to come back on. On behalf of your entire Miami-based flight crew, it's been our pleasure to serve you tonight. We thank you for choosing American Airlines, a proud member of the One World Alliance.
Proud member.
And we hope you have a great night.
Sure will. Oh.
Clear of all carry-on items. Take them on when you check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones.